Yeah, I'm married. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I like that.
Who are you talking to?
A realtor from Keller Williams. Sounds like a really good deal.
A realtor from Keller Williams at 8:30 on a Saturday night. Who is this?
A realtor from Keller Williams.
What are you wearing, realtor from Keller Williams?
Khakis? Hi, it's Dina Rich, broker associate with Keller Williams on South Padre Island. And just like Jake from State Farm, I'm working evenings, weekends, and holidays to keep my finger on the pulse of this ever-changing market. If I had to describe the current market in one word, I certainly would not say that it's crashing. Instead, I would say that our current market is stabilizing. Sellers are still listing their properties, and buyers are still buying them. I'm just as busy as ever. Yes, a rise in interest rates has had an effect on our current market. This has resulted in less competition among buyers, which has increased our inventory. And inventory is one of the most telling indicators of a market's direction. Let's look at some of the data. This data is provided by the Texas Realtors, the Texas A&M Texas Real Estate Research Center, and the South Padre Island Board of Realtors. Months of inventory is a stat that we can use to track the pace of the current market. The definition of months of inventory is if you took the average numbers of properties that we sell per month and you didn't add any new listings to the current inventory, months of inventory is the amount of time it would take to sell all of the properties that we currently have in our inventory. Let's take a look at the months of inventory for the first 3 quarters of 2022 on South Padre Island. And we definitely see an upward trend. A balanced market is considered to be 6 months of inventory, so we're still very much in a seller's market, just not as much as we were at the beginning of the year or at the end of last year. We see a similar trend in Port Isabel, Laguna Vista, and Bayview, although Bayview has so few listings that the data does get a little skewed because of the small amount of listings. Let's look at a 3-year trend of months of inventory. Here is the South Padre Island months of inventory, quarter by quarter, for the last 3 years. And it kind of looks a little bit like a ski slope. And we're going to see that same pattern in our other local towns, including Port Isabel, Laguna Vista, and Bayview. Now let's look at the number of active listings. This is the first 3 quarters of 2022 for South Padre Island. And we definitely see an upward trend in the amount of active listings. Similarly, we see the stats for Port Isabel, Laguna Vista, and Bayview. Although with so few listings available, even just 1 or 2 listings can make a big difference in the total number of listings. Let's look at the 3-year trend of active listings quarter by quarter. Here's South Padre, Port Isabel, Laguna Vista, and Bayview. So I'll be here wearing my khakis, keeping an eye on the local market for you, and responding to calls, texts, and emails 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Central Time.